I once DJ'd 3 hours overtime at an event because the DJ after me didn't have the equipment required to connect her laptop to the DJ controller, nor did she know how to connect it when the equipment was eventually sourced a few hours later. This all happened because she was booked for her looks and she is also part of a local girl band group. The DJ just waited around while people panicked to find someone who had a Serato box, which was the equipment that she needed. Whilst the box was being transported to the venue, the organizers had another thing that they were panicking about. The DJ was meant to play a song for a dance performance that was supposed to happen, like right now. The box still had not arrived. Thankfully, I spotted an aux cable that was connected to one of the channels. So I asked them, "Does anyone have a laptop? We can just play the track off YouTube." We played the song, she pretended to DJ, and everyone was having a great time. And finally, the Serato box arrived, a tech guy plugged everything in, and she was ready to go. Or so I thought. Because when I finally exited the DJ booth that I had been chained to for the last 4 hours, she tapped me on the shoulder and asked me desperately, "Which channel do I use?" I was like, "Girl, look at which lights are showing up. Figure it out." The event organizer did pay me for the extra hours that I played, and they were very understanding. Ultimately, this DJ was booked for her looks and her status. But is this a question of professionalism and division of labor, where her job ends at looking the part and providing the entertainment, while the technical stuff is handled by other people? Or is it a cultural norm? In Asia, independence is not desirable and men are expected to do the heavy lifting. Something I hear a lot amongst female DJs is that we feel like we have to prove ourselves a lot more compared to our male counterparts. And why is that? If we take an outsider's perspective of what a female DJ is, especially in Hong Kong, I could give an example of when I first started DJing, my family was really worried because in their minds, a woman who works in clubs or in nightlife wears revealing clothing and are just constantly harassed by men. Keep in mind, this is in the context of Hong Kong, which is generally a more conservative society. In contrast to that, this was me at the start of my journey. Being brought up in the underground music community was great because you could dress however you want and just be yourself. And even though the community was male-dominated, the guys in the scene never judged me based on my appearance. I wore the comfiest clothes. It wasn't my priority to look amazing. I wanted to play amazing and kick whose ever ass I was playing with. Because that's how we got good. That's how we all improved our skills. We just tried to one-up each other. It was friendly competition. It was all about the music, and our passion for it connected us together. When I encountered what I call a Barbie DJ, sorry to reverse all the PR efforts done by Barbie to rebrand Barbie as an intelligent being, it really was the first time that I realized the majority of people, especially in Asia, place more importance on looks and status rather than skills. But it also taught me the more important thing, which is to know how to plug in your equipment, to know the basics, to know how to troubleshoot if something goes wrong. It's cool that DJs like Peggy Goo, Charlotte DeWitt, and Amelie Lenz are in the mainstream spotlight because it helps people to understand that a female DJ does not need to wear revealing clothing or be overly sexual in order to become successful. Currently, the club and rave culture is becoming more and more community-focused, which is great. But in the commercial space, looking sexy and being able to dance is still a requirement. Check out this conversation I had with my student Esther about being a female DJ in commercial venues.
The most common requirement from people that can you dance a little bit? I learned how to DJ because I don't know how to dance. If I know how to dance, maybe I will. But you will never ask the guy DJ to dance, right?
Let's do this.
And this, and this. But I think it's about the concept. Even the Chinese club in big city like Shanghai, Shenzhen, they highlight more music right now. Maybe the reason why they go to club is you're only entertainments or see boobs, get
Yeah.
girls, or you just want to have fun. It's totally different. At the end, it really depends on what crowd of audience that you want to cater for.
True.
If I have a daughter and if she told me she wants to be a DJ, I want her to be the DJ that have a super perfect skill and can kill it like a queen instead of like a doll.
So yeah, if you like to dance and you like to show off your body, go for it. But if that's not your thing, then you can find other people to work with who appreciate you for your skills, your music taste, and not just for your looks. But just like any other job, you have to show up for it and not just look the part. Your looks, your body will always be judged first. But if you show up knowing what you're doing and if you can even solve issues, you'll always be more of an asset and a valuable booking. Here's a question I'd like to ask my female DJ friends. What are some of the biases that you've encountered in your career? Please share your experiences. Until next time, bye.